Let's see. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, I'm good. All right. So we are live. I wasn't planning on doing another stream, but here we are. My woman went to sleep. So I was like, well, fuck it. Let's go live. And let's see if this one gets privacy complaint again. Weird how that happened. It makes me think that someone was watching, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to test this as well. See if this one gets a privacy complaint. Um, I do have. I need to message someone because I do want that conversation with Cabal to still be up. So I need to message the person who saved it and ask him to forward it to me, so that way I can post it on the channel. Anyway, let me go to my Discord real quick. Impromptu live, I know. Well, since I was streaming, since I was playing Middle-earth Shadow of War, I thought, why not stream, you know? But let me go to just sharing it across a few places before I. Okay, there we go. Let me fix the audio so that way you can hear a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going live for, so this may not be a long one. I do plan on doing another one like where I test the emulator, but we'll see about that. Anywho, let's see where do I go next? The war chief is in the fortress. Okay, I'll do this one first.
Shelob can reveal Sauron's
Let me
greatness.
see.
We need her, but at what cost?
But yeah, so I did a stream earlier regarding a issue that I noticed, and then like I wouldn't really like. I usually am not one to, I guess, jump to conclusions, right? About a certain obsessed loser being the one that is that privacy complaint video. But it wasn't the first one. Wasn't the first time. Actually, there was another one. The one about, let's just say, someone getting raped. You know, that was the first one that got taken down. But it didn't give me like a strike or anything, which is kind of weird. That part I thought was kind of weird, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Oh shit.
Walked across the plains and deserts, the stones of Gorgoroth, the fields of
Oh.
I left pieces of
Oh.
myself behind.
I remember this.
Others, I lost.
I gotta make sure the image is accurate. I never liked these.
Without leaving heart
So I just beat.
behind.
I just beat fucking Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. And so I'm going back into this one. I have 100%ed it, to be fair, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, going back to everything, right? Okay, so usually I would not be someone who would automatically assume things, right? Like, you know, if there's a fake account, I don't automatically go and say, "Oh, it's this guy," or "Oh, it's that guy," right? But the two videos that have been taken, or again, there was only one that was actually taken down, but I didn't even get a strike for it, which is kind of weird. But anyway, had to do with an obsessive ogre.
Shelob can help us weaken Sauron's forces. She is skilled at using
Yeah, I just did as a precaution. Who knows? This video may get taken down too or privated because, well, you know. I guess we can't talk about him anymore. Again, I do have to talk to Money to see if he is. Hey, what's up, Nick? I gotta see if he's been taken down or if he got a privacy complaint too. You know, that's the main thing. I gotta check to see that. So next time Money's live, I'm gonna talk to him about that. That will clear some things up, actually. But I still believe it is him. There's no question about it. The 3 videos that were hit with privacy complaints were all about him. You know. And I did a privacy complaint too, and I guarantee you, for some reason, it probably won't work because he probably does it 100 fucking times. Eventually, it's gonna work. I don't have the time nor patience to do that, nor do I really care. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I just did because hell, get that channel taken down. Fuck, he'll make another one and buy a bunch of more subs. I don't care about my channel. If I'm being honest, I talk about certain things. I have a lot of good memories on here. But if my channel gets taken down tomorrow, I'm not going to give a fuck. Actually, he'll do me a solid because that means I won't be able to be on here to do it. The only thing that's going to suck is, like, videos, right? Certain, like, or stuff I bought. You know, that's about it. I think that would take away that shit. I think. I'm not sure. I've never had a channel that has stuff on it taken down, so you know, I don't know. But yeah, and so dude, like again, I am 99.9% sure he's the one that's been behind this. Yeah, I trust me, John Dillinger, I get that.
her visions.
And it's crazy because again, like this is like the best way I could describe it. It's like the fucking and Kevin, if you see this, I'm not talking shit about you. It's the Kevin Daddy Arthur feud. It's always going to keep going, you know. That's just how it is, you know. And however, with like with him, it's just like with the ogre, it's just like it's fucking, you know. What's the best way to describe it? Shoot the spire nest. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Anyway, so like with him, he's just a little bitch about it. You know, he doesn't. I've stated that again, he's the one that started all this. Going all the way back to 2021. This wasn't even like a situation where oh, well, you know, this, that, and the third. This has been a situation that has basically been going on since 2021. There were moments where we weren't talking shit to each other, but other than that, we were fucking... It's been that long of a history. And usually, like, all the stupid shit he has done over, what, 5 years?
A wretched fate.
What brings terror to
Like,
enemies is
there were times where I actually did try to, I guess, befriend the motherfucker. And it's just something that...
Stay out of sight.
Let's see. Fuck. One second, I gotta... Alright. Someone see me? Where is he? Where is that orc? Ironic how I am playing a game with orcs. You can even say trolls. Ironic, isn't it? Alright, so anyway. I tried to give him a few chances, right? Throughout all the shit, and I didn't even know about some of the stuff, to be fair, back in the day. But I knew some about the crystal situation, but I didn't know every bit of detail. You know, so, like, if I knew a lot about it, like, what I know now, I definitely wouldn't have fucking, even given him the time of day. Like, I am embarrassed for even hanging out with him and sharing photos with him. You know, back at the, what was it, sharing photos with him, like, you know, when we met MJF, or when we posed at Raw and shit like that, you know.
Dukes.
And I'll be honest, like, part of the reason why I was friends with him or not friends with him, but like why I was cool with him, why I was cordial with him, was because of other friends of mine, like Lennon and stuff like that, you know. If it wasn't for them, I probably would have never fucking even attempted. And then it just sucks that how he's been a horrible friend to everybody, it feels like. Like, he cut people like well, like, for example, he cut people like Nick off, who didn't do nothing. Who else did he cut? He cut like fucking River off for no reason. Like, you know what? The P. Diddy of the YWC, that makes sense. I don't disagree with you there. Oh, what the fuck? He just killed the messenger. So, do I kill him? Do I kill him next? I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But yeah, I just don't, like, you know, I always felt weird around him. He was icky. He was like, he just, you know, and that's just how it is, you know. I just don't. Okay, so I got to defeat the war chief. I may pause so I could talk for a minute, but yeah. Ah, fuck. Give me a sec. I want to fight this war chief real quick. I want to see what weaknesses he has, or if he has any strengths, if you will.
Zune.
Soft target, heavily damaged by range attacks. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. What the fuck? Damn it. Alright, here we go. Trying to fucking... What the fuck? Fuck. Is he gonna retreat? Fuck. Why is it fucking... Fuck, there's two of them. There we go. Alright, give me a second. Once this is done, then I'll start talking again. Oh shit. Alright. Anywho. Alright, so let's go back to it. So yeah, let me read some of your comments, because I know I missed a few. I apologize.
My ring back.
Let's see, did I get anything yet? No, I haven't. Okay, good. Well, that's good. Anyway. Alright, so let's look at some of the comments. We got Mr. Let Me Talk wouldn't be trying to silence you if what was posted or uploaded about him wasn't true, excuse me. Yeah, that is true. Why did you remove your... Okay, so I already answered that. Sup, Nick? See, that guy is annoying. Doesn't have a problem speaking about others, but he rages when... Yep. That was funny video uploaded. Let's see. Oh, I got a new skill point. Hell yeah. Avoid detection. Blah, blah. Alright, so let me go smoke a cigarette real quick, and then we'll start talking some more. Let's see. His anger issues are all the proof anyone needs to see that he really did get aggressive with Crystal's back door. Yep. And yeah, it's just unfortunate how like certain things go on, right? You know, like, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give some criticism. This is no hate towards you, ITB. But I will be honest, like, you know, what happened with the whole river thing was uncalled for. And just something that, personally, I just feel like, again, you know, we could always say, well, you don't call this person, that person. That, to be fair, I just don't, like, I do see the, I guess, favoritism, which, hey, that's... your boy, I get it. But, you know, always open for criticism. And that's like a little critique, ITV, especially since I was trying to talk to you about it behind the scenes and hit you up. And to get you're busy and all that, but a week, like, you know, even just a simple message, hey, man, I'm busy or whatnot. But it is what it is, you know? No hate to you, ITV. I'm not telling you to get involved in that shit, but due to the whole thing with River happening on your channel, and with me and River just having a conversation, and then Ulysses getting, well, I said his name, fuck it. You know what, fuck it. Useless, I'll just say useless. Anyway, like him getting mad, and this was recent, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just FYI. So if anybody know, like, in case people don't know, like, there's still shit going on with him behind the scenes, at least. You know, he may not be talking about publicly because, well, you know, it like, trying to find whatever way he can to fucking, you know, get around it. But with me personally, like I said, like, this is the first time, like that video I did earlier, was the first time I've made a direct reference to him on the channel in a while. I make Let Me Talk memes, but that's Let Me Talk memes. I created that meme, basically. Some people could say, oh, well, he said it in the stream. True. But I was the one that got him to say it. And it wasn't the first time. Let's see. He bragged about abusing his mod pros on Sloppy Stream because, of course, he would Let's see. So of course he would false flag. Yeah, yeah. And he's done that before, so it's not like it's a. And again, completely transparent to everybody. I've flagged people too and false flagged in the past. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I'm a fucking innocent lamb. However, it's been many years. I don't even recall the last time I actually did that. Like if it is my content and it is being used, like if I didn't give permission for it to be used, and usually I don't really care. At this point, I don't really care. I also gotta give a shout out. I'm gonna give him a shout out again on fucking Late Night with the Devil of all people. I know some people were gonna be shocked when I give him a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to Bio. I noticed, and I didn't even ask him to do this. This wasn't even a requirement for our peace agreement. I noticed that he removed almost all the videos that us going back and forth. He did keep up, I think, the peace agreement video, which to me is fair. But like anything regarding me, I believe, mostly everything, including the medical stuff, I do have to give him, I think there's only one other channel that has that, and that's, of course, the Ogre. But nonetheless, sooner or later I'll find a way to take that down. Because I'll be honest, I want that gone, and I will find a way to get that gone, one way or the other. But nonetheless, I will give him that props. I know maybe that's not a popular thing for people, but as someone who likes to be fair, I want to do that. But nonetheless, going back to everything. Regarding all that, yeah, he would false flag, and again, I've done that too. I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never done it. It's not something that I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? That, I try not to hide, But going back to everything, because I kind of went into a tangent, but I was going into a story. Like I said, I always felt something weird about him. Every time we hung out privately. Or in person, excuse me. I never invited him to my home. Funny enough, he was back when we were cool the first time, he was the first one to invite me over to his place. I don't really invite a lot of people over. That's just me. Like, I'll give you an example. Lennon, I've known Lennon since 2018, right? Almost 10 years. Lennon didn't come to my place until fucking last year, I believe. That was the first time he was ever here. And then to top that off, I don't have a lot of guests that often. Like, I don't even know next time I'm going to have a guest over. Like, either just to chill or spend the night or whatever. That and this was even before me and the wife got together. This was even before that. So it's not something that's common. I think, like, before Dragon earlier, or last month, before that, it was also Dragon and Mason. Then before that, I think that was, probably going back a few years. I had women over, but that was about it. I didn't really have a lot of people over in terms of all that, right? So it's just something that, it's just something I don't normally do. So I wouldn't have invited him over. Even when me and him were cool, I still didn't want him over. That's just my preference. That's my right. That's just how it is. But yeah, I just felt something weird about him. Any of the times we hung out, and then the fact that he would talk about YouTube stuff a lot privately, always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, do a lot of us talk about, like, YouTube stuff, maybe if we're in the YouTube circles or whatnot? Sure. I'm not going to sit here and say we don't. But there's a difference between having, like, my first interaction is having a conversation. Like, my first interaction with you in person is going to be, oh, yeah, you're going to be talking about this, that, the third, right? I just find that to be stupid. Just my opinion. But, nonetheless, And what was it? I think was it 2023 or 2024? Had to be, I can't remember. Like like the timeline of things kind of gets fuzzy for me because I don't focus on every little bit. Hell, even the shit with fucking Crystal, I wouldn't even bring up if he didn't rely on the shit from 2021. Hell, mention stuff about the fucking stuff earlier this year or something, even though that was kind of dissolved fairly quickly.
With my ring.
All right, let's see. What's the next mission I have?
Happening. We must get it back. And we will. But first,
I
we must
want
deal
to
with the
see
traitor within Minisethal.
where my next mission is. Is it going to be here, or do I have to go back to... Yes, I do. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's the whole thing, right? You know, you got like... What was it 2023, I believe, is when I think he blocked me again. Which I didn't care about. I thought... The only time I actually gave a fuck about it was when Mason blocked him, and then he cried and bitched saying, "Oh, well, Mason's a little bitch for blocking me," with no explanation. I just thought that was funny because you're like, it's like, you complain about that, but then yet you did the same thing to me, which, hey, you know, don't be a hypocrite, you know. That's just how it is. Don't be a hypocrite, and, you know, I won't call you out on that. So, the whole point is that fucking these situations, right? I've openly said this. He doesn't want to be left alone. That is apparent. However, I'm not going to continuously go on to him like fucking this year. I got him to rage. I got him to fucking lose his shit. You know, I really have nothing else to gain from him. Like, sure, if he wasn't such a little bitch, could we have done the fight? Yeah, and I would have beat his ass. But even going back to that, who was the person who first made the claim to fight or any physical harm? It was not me. It was the ogre. I never said anything violent towards him that wasn't provoked. And again, I plead anybody to prove me wrong. Show me that I'm lying. Because I guarantee you will not find an old video, or if you were around for back then, you would not even know, or you would not even know. Even if you're around back then, you watched a lot of the content. You know that the only times I think I ever mentioned anything to it was maybe mocking the fact that he never did anything, which is true. Like, anything I've said is 100% factual regarding that. He has never laid a hand on me. The closest he's done to anything was a fist bump at the Royal Rumble. Nothing else he did. He has never laid a hand on me. I have made a mockery out of him, and he will never get any sort of what's the word I'm looking for? He will never get any sort of payback because he had the opportunity and he chickened out. That's just how it is. Because again, why am I going to put my livelihood on the line for a loser like him? People could say, "Oh, well, you called the fight off." because he was going to threaten to call the cops. Know how hard it was for him to even fucking get a fight even going to begin with? Because he would always make some excuse. Oh, I gotta bring a cameraman. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. And I'm like, okay. You must unlock Shadow Strike to begin this quest. Okay, well, perfect. I have a fucking, oh, I have two, even better. Damn it. I gotta get to the very end. Alright, well, I guess I'll go kill some war chiefs or something. I don't know. Huh. Anyway, let's go back to, let's see, let me go here. I guess I'll do this. Fucking. Where is it? Is it near? But yeah, like I said, I would love anybody to tell me that I am wrong about all that. Like, the only thing you could criticize me on regarding what I did to him was my methods. But I have never sat here, like, especially nowadays, I have never sat here and claimed I'm an angel, I'm a saint, and all that. I am a strategist. My goal is to... Alright, let's see. Oh, good, so the execution. Damn. Did he kill him? Oh, he killed him. Oh, hell yeah. Now I can fucking kill you. But yeah, like I don't, what I did to him and basically give it, like, making his life a living hell for a little bit, I don't regret. And that's not because I'm a sadistic motherfucker, I'm a psychopath, or whatever other excuse he wants to use on me. It is the sole reason that he had it coming. And that he fucking did this to himself. Complaining. I gotta read the rest of your message. Your mom's doing better, right, Jordan, by the way? There we go. Let me see real quick. I want to check the comments. What the fuck? I'm not complaining. I'm giving just a little rundown of everything. Yeah, no problem, brother. I'm glad she's doing okay. Well, I'll be honest. Like, I don't think I've ever said this before. But he wasn't very well kept hygienically. Like, I'll just say it like that. Like, did he like smell awful? No, I wouldn't go that far. Like, he wasn't unbearable, but he did have a certain smell to him. Yeah, I think you told me about that. That was my next question. Was how was he doing? Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. That's the other thing. He can never say anything regarding me again, regarding that especially, because he did the same thing to Jordan, you know. And I've told Jordan, that motherfucker, if he fucking apologizes to him and he and all that, and Jordan forgives him. I'm gonna give him the riot act, because I'm sorry, but there are certain people, I don't give a fuck what God you serve. There are certain people you do not forgive. There are certain people that also, you know, if we're going to get religious for a moment, that are going to hell. You know. Hell, you can even say I'm one of them. Anybody who ever slept on Middle-earth Shadow of War, you need to go back and play it. It's fucking great. And it's relatively cheap. You can most of the time, like, not only can you find the actual game for pretty cheap, physically, when it's on sale, you can find it digitally pretty cheap as well. So, I just wanted that to be known. Thank you. When I do have more... Usually I don't have a lot of time to do gaming streams late at night, but who knows? I may end up enter another player's world, hunt their killer, blah blah. Yeah, it is. I didn't even notice it's still active. Maybe these are those old mad things. I don't know. All right. Yeah, you can. The audio is probably gonna be a little ass because I'm on my other headphones, but yeah, we could try it. I will send you an invite because I don't know how long I'm gonna be live for. I'm basically live until my woman wakes up. Oh, she's awake. I don't know if I should end the stream. Yes? I just started streaming, just talking about certain things. Oh, did you know that the Toothless Ogre, he's still amok, running amok? Wanna why?
Wow.
He did a privacy complaint to my to the video I did on, or the basically the clip of when he yelled, let me talk. Next time Money's live, I gotta talk to him. Are you about to lay down? Okay. Do you want me to go stream in the other room? Okay, just making sure. Also, Jordan's gonna be in the call, but you won't be able to hear him, so you're okay.
Okay.
You won't yell at me?
No, I won't yell at you.
Okay. Because if you yell at me, woman, I gotta spank your butt to preserve my dominance. Yeah. Sure. How dare you? I'm about to spank you now. Pat.
I'm never gonna let you feel in charge.
Do you feel in charge? While you're peeing and they may hear it. All right, so Jordan, hopefully we can do the call. Hello?
Hello?
What the fuck? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. What's going on?
Is there issues?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Okay, so I just need to do this from the TV then, because I can hear you through the TV, not the headphones. Hell yeah.
Alright.
That's weird.
Let me just see if the stream can hear me.
Okay.
Yep, they can hear me.
Okay, perfect. Let me see.
Yeah. So, I didn't come on here, like, for no reason, because, one, I need some spotlight. You need to give it to me.
Oh, well, if you just came in here for the spotlight, they know, get out of here.
But I can't get out of here. You just invited me.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can just fucking. 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself.
Damn. Anyway.
Wait, let me see. Okay, let me check some real quick. I want to see because I need to figure out. Oh, that's why. Okay, give me a second. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is there issues?
No.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. All right.
Deja
So wait.
vu.
Huh?
I said deja vu.
What?
It's almost like that's the first thing you said to me. Like when I got on here, and then all of a sudden it was like the second thing you do when you're trying to switch to something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I needed to switch to the actual. Whatchamacallit to so I can hear you a little bit better. All right. Anyway. So what's the other reason you're in here outside of your own vanity?
Well, the thing is, I wanted to. There was a little bit of an echo in your background, but anyway, it's gone now. The reason why I came in here, Chayton, I still hear the feedback.
Oh my God. Okay, it's this freaking headset. One sec. I'll mute myself while you talk.
Oh, like that. Hot dang it. Okay. Whenever I think he mutes or turns off the audio, I think when he presses a button, I think it just makes this sound, which makes it ear raping, but whatever. Anyway, I wanted to come here and address something like, that whole, thing where if I were to forgive, the Toothless Ogre or Mr. Let Me Talk. The thing is, I have gotten to the point where I am not, going to, like, give it any, consideration or any, like, thought, because having to deal with people like that is like dealing, with a brick wall. It's easy to, to construct it, but then it takes a difficulty time to try, keep the cement, in place, and then you have to wait a long ass time for it to, for the process to work. And sometimes it'll be good, and sometimes it'll be bad, and sometimes it's like watching paint dry. In fact, that's what I would rather do than having to deal with people like that, because after the recent shit he did of a couple of months ago, and he's wanting to deny it, saying that it was nothing but AI. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be cool with somebody who doesn't take responsibility for their own actions. I mean, the difference between you and him is the fact that you took responsibility for your own actions. And the reason why he doesn't take responsibility is because he thinks the whole world is against him. Well, the thing is, cocksucker, the world isn't against you. It's the fact that whenever you open your mouth and you keep running your mouth, you just keep, getting yourself into these situations. It's happened to other people that, whether they talk about, I don't know, like fornicating with a cat, or trying to, wanting to be, like wanting you to unblock them, and immediately, or I don't know, someone who just simply wants to lie about, like about something. Now, the thing is, what happened 4 years ago happened 4 years ago. And guess what? You seem to have improved quite a bit. Not a lot, but quite a bit. That's more than I can say about, about Mr., Useless Prairie Dog. But at the end of the day, I do not have any aspirations of making peace with a man who will not take responsibility for what he has said about my brother, who wants to go on a Fortnite stream and then wants to private or delete it just to, hide what he does like a coward. So, if anything, he can just, GFH, go F himself, or go F himself, that kind of deal. Hey, Nick, how's it going? I mean, I am a very forgiving person, and it's part of, and it's a Christian thing to do, but I can forgive the guy, but the thing is, I'm not going to accept him as a friend, or or talk to him like a friend and have him back in my circle like as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing regarding that, right? Because like, I think I've told you this. Like, the only reason why I was even what's the word I'm looking for? For a period, the only reason why I was even friends with him was because of You know, he at the time I thought he treated Lennon okay. You know, I don't. I would drag him, but also my woman will be going to bed soon, so I won't be having this up for too much longer.
Right.
Like,
By the
only
way,
thing-
Chayton.
huh?
He says, by the way, Chayton. That's
Yeah,
what he
because
said
I don't want
first.
to keep my woman up and all that. She got work in the morning. She got important things to do. Ain't that right, baby? Can I eat that booty? Oh. What if I pour whipped cream on myself? Oil? Butter? Gasoline? Damn. I wanted to be the guy on fire because you're so hot. You're the girl on fire.
That's actually kind of funny when you think about it.
Well, fine, woman. I didn't want to light myself on fire anyways. We technically did, Dragon. He says, try cheese and anal. We technically did. I think it was just mainly milk that she had.
It kind of reminds me of this joke, and everybody loves Raymond. It's like, oh, hold on. Okay, I need a lighter and a cup of gasoline.
But yeah,
And
yeah,
then another one. Okay, I need a lighter and a can of hairspray.
huh? What the? Is that legit? All right, so apparently Kim Kardashian is going to Fortnite.
That does not surprise me. The fact that
Oh.
Kim Kardashian has, tried to remain relevant this long, which is beyond my understanding,
Oh my God.
does not surprise me. Her going into Fortnite also does not surprise me.
Sweetie, can I lick cream cheese out of your belly button? Yeah, someone said they did that. Yeah, I want. That actually gives me an idea. So can I lick cream cheese out of your belly button? I'll pay you. What's your offer? How much? 250. I don't even get a husbando discount. 25%.
Husbando.
$25 off. Are you high?
Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes. Yeah, that's happening this Saturday.
What the fuck? Not saying I want you high to do it for free. I'm asking you, are you high with that with those outrageous price? Ah. So yeah, no. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like, it's just like you just gotta be fucking. Because, like I said, this is the other reason why I wouldn't really. Not only would be like would forget, because how like Jordan, let me ask you, how many times did he apologize to DH for the comments he made?
I don't think he ever did apologize.
He did, but then he went back at it.
He did.
Or either that, or he said, I only did it to, I only said what I said because I was defending myself.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's a difference between defending yourself and making yourself look like an ass. And he made himself look more like an ass than you ever did. So.
Bless you, sweetie. So yeah. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like.
I mean, you actually had the guts to apologize to me, on an actual call where we actually had our cameras on. While I don't know what he did. He may have sent a text. Did he send a text apologizing to DH?
No, I think he apologized in a Fortnite stream.
Yeah, well, it doesn't, like, to me, seem credible enough to apologize to someone when you're not saying it to their face.
Jordan, have you ever played Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor?
Wait, is that like a Lord of the Rings game?
Yes.
No. I don't think I have. But I think I could search for it. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's on sale right now, but it's relatively cheap most of the time. I'd recommend getting both. Okay, and you love Batman, right? The Batman Arkham games?
I love the Batman Arkham games, including the one that isn't for some reason available, you know, for remaster. But then again, it's on the PS3 part.
Oh yes, I do own the PS3 version. But, well, what I was gonna say though is, they're technically, if you like the gameplay of Batman Arkham, I would definitely recommend this. This is basically a more violent version of Batman Arkham Knight. The gameplay is mostly similar, and you know it has a lot of fucking. Oh shit.
That would actually, you know, make sense when you think about it, because Lord of the Rings, you know, or Middle Earth, whatever you want to call it, has been known for like violence to where you like, you know, they're stabbing, you know, from time to time, but not as horrific, you know.
Yeah, it is more graphic, like blood-wise, than the other Lord. I think there was only one other Lord of the Rings game that I know that's rated M, and that was War in the North. I never got to play that one, unfortunately.
Warden of the North.
War in the North.
Oh, War of the North. I thought, you know, it almost sounded like it was more like a Game of Thrones game when you say Warden of the North.
No.
Still, that wouldn't be a bad name for a game, you know.
Yeah, so like
Did you what do you think of that, you know, game I did text you about on Facebook a while
I
ago?
haven't looked it up yet, because I've been shit. I have been busy playing this game, and of course doing that one stream I did earlier that in a way was for. Yeah, I've heard good things about it because I didn't play it back when it came out because I heard it got bad reviews and all that, but I do know nowadays a lot of people more look back at it fondly. So, all right, let's see.
Basically, what I'm talking to Chaden about is a game called Bad Cheese, which is kind of like, you know, Mouse PI. It's almost got the same, you know, gameplay, but the thing is, it's a little bit more different. You know, I mean, I think it's made by the same creators, but I think this one is kind of like, you know, like your own prelude before you start playing Mouse PI.
I've never even heard of Mouse PI either, so.
I thought you have.
No.
I've been looking forward to that game for a long time, and I thought you knew about it. Like,
No.
you know, that.
Well,
this game.
Have you ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine?
Bendy and the Ink Machine. I have to check that out in a bit. But this game right here, Mouse, it was released by Fear Demic, I believe, and it was released this year on the 1st of September.
That's probably why. I think the last two games I bought was fucking Gears of War Reloaded and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. I think there's
similarities to this game and Mouse PI Friar, because there's another studio that has Playside Studios LTD, I think it's called, and all of a sudden I think they have the same like creators or something, because the gameplay is, I mean, sure, it's different in some aspects, but you gotta admit, I mean, let's say it's like comparing apples to oranges. They may be fruit, but they're not the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm going to ask her one more time. You
All
sure
right.
you don't want to watch a movie, sweetie? Okay. Let me smoke. I know. All right, brother. Do you have anything else to say regarding the situation? Because I'm going to be ending it soon because we're going to watch Eddie's.
All I can say is, I mean, even though I may be the nicest, you know, SOB on the planet, all I can say is, just, I wish him nothing but the best. Just stay away from me. That's all I can say.
Be like, See, you're nicer than I am. I wish him a bucket load of misery. I hope he gets AIDS when he goes to the Oget. It fucking what do you call it? He gets AIDS. Why you run away from me, little bitch?
And okay, and this is the part where I say, Kim Kardashian being part of Fortnite does not surprise me. You wishing AIDS on somebody, especially if it's on a piece of shit, also does not surprise me.
Yeah, give me a second. Just try to fucking.
But there is
There
a
we go.
thing I might be doing after I get off this call, and that is play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption because I think I'm gonna download it in a bit, and start playing it because it's the first one.
Have you ever played the Red Dead Redemption one?
No, I never played it before, and I'm gonna start tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll enjoy yourself. I also recommend you could play it either during or after you play Red Dead Redemption. I recommend Undead Nightmare, and if you have the PS5 version or PS4 version, you can play both. So yeah, they have their own separate saves, so you don't even have to. They're basically two separate games. One is basically the base game, and the other one basically is one of the best zombie games ever made. Basically, what would happen if Red Dead Redemption was made into like basically the zombies invaded. Very fun,
Okay.
very cheesy. I would suggest playing it at least after you get done with the main game.
All right.
So, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off on here. You can go ahead and do your outro if you want to. So,
All right.
later, guys.
All right, later, man. All right, guys, I will let you all go. I said everything I need to say. Hopefully, this video doesn't get a privacy complaint too, because maybe for the AIDS comment. But you know what? Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, but you know what? It's okay. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just saying some crazy shit. Crazy shit. Anyway, y'all take care. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks to J-Man for coming in to shooting the shit. And all that. It was actually fun playing this while I was streaming. You know, I'll maybe do that again. Again, we'll be doing gameplay series, like and all that. But yeah. But yeah, y'all take care. Ta-ta for now.